Woo! What's up, guys? Tony the Arcade Dad here, and today we are going to start another live stream. I think outside the box live stream. So I hope you guys are ready to help me think outside the box. So let me do a quick audio check, make sure that we're not doing anything, any type of echoing or anything like that. And then as soon as I figure that out, we will be good to go. Oh snap, it looks and sounds good on my end. So how's everybody doing today? We are doing another outside the box live stream. Today we are going to be tackling, or attempting to tackle, the Hanayama Nutcase puzzle. And this is one, regretfully, I was supposed to be down and doing this one with nutty. However, as you guys, if y'all follow me on the social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, you'll know that I've been like super sick these past couple days. Let's see, everyone's saying static. Let me check one more time, see if I'm getting static on my end. Okay, so there's a little bit of static. Let me turn this gain down a little bit, and then we'll see if that'll work out. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna have to talk a little bit louder if I can. How is that? Is the static better? Let me check on my phone, and we'll see if the static is a little bit better over here. And if it is, all right. If it turns out good, we'll get going. So yeah, this past week I've been still static, huh? Let me see. Okay, so we'll try to move this over here a little bit. Let's move that mic a little bit closer. Yeah, okay. Let's see, how are you going? Surprised you're here. I'm surprised I'm here too. Okay. So I'm going to keep monitoring this sound for a couple minutes, see if the static's going to keep going. If it is, then I'm going to have to restart and try to figure it out again for you guys. I don't think it's static. I think it's my computer fans that are kicking in that are making it have that sound. Let me see. Okay, yeah, guys, that's not static. That's my computer fans kicking in, going crazy. My computer is going a little wonky. So we're working on that. Again, there's a couple of reasons why Nutcase is the theme for today, and I'll go into that real quick. I've been real sick the past couple of days, like super sick, and I'm still kind of sick. As you can see, I'm like a little bit paler than normal. So I had like the flu or something. It's been crazy. I was supposed to go down and visit nutty. We were gonna do a bunch of like Beat Saber and virtual reality live streams. We were going to do all sorts of cool stuff for you guys, including we were going to do the puzzle live stream from his place. That didn't happen because I've been super sick. This morning, for some reason, Microsoft decided to do an update on the computer, and all the audio drivers are not registering with the computer anymore, so now my computer has no sound at all. And I forgot to put my bracelets on. But yeah, my computer has no sound whatsoever. I've been online with customer support literally since 7 o'clock this morning up until about an hour and a half ago, when they finally gave up. And they said, we can't figure it out at our level, so we're going to be elevating it. We're going to be elevating it to the level 2 technicians. They'll call you tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. As y'all know, I have a video that's supposed to go out at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I can't edit the video if I can't hear what I'm saying in the video, so that kind of throws a monkey wrench in everything. So I can't edit the video tonight that's supposed to go out tomorrow, and I couldn't edit it earlier in the week because I've been sick as a dog. Let's see, you're gonna fry your brain doing a puzzle stick. We support you, thank you so much. I know, oh man. So since I haven't been able to actually think, I actually called in to work, literally called in for the first time in my entire career. In the 12 years I've been working, I've never like called in and said, hey, I'm sick, I can't come into work until Wednesday, and it was just bad. So let me go ahead and jump into these comment sections and say hi to all you guys before I get all caught up, and we'll get into this puzzle. Prophet of Claus, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Mary Beth, how you doing? Let's see, audio is good. Some static in the back. Okay, cool. So I think it is the fans on my laptop because I have it boosted into overclock mode. Since I had Microsoft digging through it and making changes all day today. Tara, what's going on? Infinite Moi, what's going on? Mary, how's it going? Chris Harrison, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have all you guys here. Fantastic, Whitney. How are you doing? I'm sorry I can't be like super over and animated because I feel like complete dog crap. But I'm still here. I'm still doing what I need to do, and I'm still working on a way to get the video up for tomorrow. I think Noled is going to be helping me out a little bit if we can get it all worked out and we can get this video edited and pushed out for you guys. Okay, so bloop 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 bloop. Oh goodness, things sound insane. No pun intended. Yeah, it's been an insane week. It's been an insane week, and it has made me feel like a complete nutcase. So, boop, we have the nutcase puzzle here that I was supposed to do with Noled, but we're gonna be trying to tackle it by ourselves. Yeah, we're going to try and figure that out. So let me tilt this camera down a little bit so we can see it here. The Hanayama Nutcase puzzle. It is a level 6 out of 6. You can see it up in the top corner right up here. It is a level 6 out of 6 Hanayama puzzle, Japanese steel cast puzzle, or cast puzzle made entirely of steel and zinc. And maybe aluminum. I don't know. It's metal. And it's going to be crazy. I heard drinking an entire bottle of bleach cures insanity. I may have heard that too, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not insane. I'm just severely sick. Noel Guy 96, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. It's been a while. You do. So, we're going to get into that. We're going to open this puzzle up. We're going to take some close looks at it. And we're going to see if even in my deteriorating physical and mind state, if I can somehow figure out how to get this taken apart and also get it put back together. So let's go ahead and do this. Yes, I have gotten all Instagram messages. I haven't responded to any of them because I have been dog crap sick for the past couple days, so I apologize. I will be getting back to all of them. I promise eventually whenever I'm like cleared up and not feeling like death every single day. Alright, so here we go. We are going to open this puzzle up and we are going to take it out of this box. We don't need that. Okay, so this is the same piece of paper that's in, yeah, that's in all of the Hanayama puzzle boxes, or puzzles. Here we go. Boom, close-up shot there for all you guys. That's all the different Hanayama puzzles. We don't need that. And the box, go over here, and we are going... Dude, this puzzle's heavy. Oh, and there's noises, too. Alright, that's interesting. So let's get this... Oh my gosh, it's starting already. Can't even get out of the box yet. Oh, there we go. Maybe if I... There we go. Okay. Woo, that is pretty... Alright, let me put all this over here. I keep the boxes, guys, because I like to keep them on display. By the way, I figured out this one, that one. I was literally 2 steps away. Oh, there it is. The quartet. I was literally 2 steps away. All I had to do was like twist it and it clicked right in place. I felt really stupid. It was like 2 hours after the live stream and I was like, let me look at this again. I pulled it out and I was like, click. Oh, wow. But I guess after 2 hours of focusing on the small little details of it, I just got... You know, well, I hit the 2-hour cap that I put on myself, and it also, I just felt completely, I was just done at that point. So let's go ahead and get down into this close-up. Boom, the close-up cam, welcome. So guys, this is the nutcase puzzle. Look at that. Look at the different colors in it. That is so cool. It's really heavy, and the point of this is to, I guess, get it all separated? And figure out how to do it. So we're going to look over this thing one time really good. And we're going to go from there and see what we can do. There's something, it sounds something shaky in there, so I think that might have something to do with it. Can you hear that? You hear that? So yeah, we're going to get into this. So as you can see right there, it says nutcase. Or if you turn it upside down, it says case nut. Okay, so it says nut. Sorry, that was really gross. It says nutcase on the front and on the back, so that's cool to know. And I see on the screw, if you could see it here, there's little lines on the screw right there. You see that? And they're all over the place, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. I want to see what's inside here. If I can get it, look at if that's something that can do with it or not. Okay, well that makes sense. There's a little nut inside of there. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there. And it's just kind of free moving. It's just free moving. So there's that. That's cool. And then on the inside, I see a bunch of like lines just like on the outside, but there's not as many of them. Okay, that's interesting as well. So I do see it. There's a little bit of give. You see that? Right there, you can hear it too. So there's a little bit of give on these outside nuts as well. And the 2 middle ones, they both turn. So let's see. Let's turn all these guys and see if we can get a look at the actual, the full thing as well. This is interesting already. Alright. How is this one possible? I am not sure yet, but we will find out, won't we? Okay. Okay. So if you turn these outside nuts, you see there's a little gap that opens up right there. Right there. You see that? Okay, we're getting into this already. So there's a gap there. There's a gap there. A gap there. And a gap there. Whoa, okay, I need to get a little diagram going, because I totally lost track of where my where these lines were. Okay. So let me get my pen and paper, and we're gonna start making notes. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines total. All right, so we'll start with 6 lines total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm gonna do is I'm drawing these lines, and I'm gonna make an annotation of where the gap is. So this one will start here at the top. So there's a gap there, and I'm gonna hold my finger there. So there's no gap there. There's a gap here. There's a gap there. There's a gap there. And then there's no gap there. Okay, sweet. So now we have, yeah, that's my diagram right there. I'm not sure how that's going to help me, but at least we have that for reference. Okay, so let's bring these guys back down to the middle, where we start. We can make it say case or nut. That's weird. Okay, that's a so the gaps are what's shaking. No, what's shaking is there's a nut actually inside of here, and you can see it right there. You see it highlighted right there, right inside that hole. And as I turn it, it moves, and it's just free falling. So I'm guessing, since it's the Nutcase puzzle, you know, it kind of means to me that my goal is to get the nut out of the case. You see the casing and the nuts inside. So we'll see if it actually does come apart and that nut comes out. That'll be really cool, and then we can figure out how to put it back together, I guess. So I think I think this thing, the whole thing comes apart. You know what I mean? But it's hard to see. So what I need, so my initial plan, all right, my initial plan is to twist it to where the gaps separate a little bit, and then turn these nuts right here and see if they catch on the thing, because maybe if there's if these two pieces come apart somehow, maybe those gaps will catch on a thread that's on the nut, or a lack of thread that may be on part of the nut, and then we could probably pull it apart. Maybe. So we'll see. We'll see if we can figure that out, guys. We are on a roll. We are on a roll today. I mean, I can't really say too much because we were on a roll last week, and we all saw what. We all saw what happened last week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these apart, and I'm going to try to hold them with some tension, and we're going to turn these and see if we could get any kind of a snag. Oh, timer has not started. Good call. Thank you so much. Infinite Moi. How's it going, Arcade Desk? It's going pretty good. The desk says. All right, timer. That is a really good idea. So, everyone remind me how long we've been streaming? 13 minutes. I'd say we've probably been digging in this for about half the time. So we'll do 7 minutes. It's 14 minutes so far. We'll do 7 minutes added on to the timer. So just remind me of that so I don't forget, because I guarantee you I will forget. And so we'll get the timer going right now. The timer's going. I know you probably can't see it, but the timer is going. So there we go. The timer's going. We're adding 5 minutes to it. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to go until I can feel... Oh, okay. I hit a snag right there. You see that? So I hit a snag. On that nut, I hit a snag. So we're going to go with this other one, and we'll see if it snags somewhere else. Oh, I did. I got a snag on both of these. Okay, That's cool. I got a bite on both. Oh! Oh, check that out. Wow, that actually worked that soon? Okay. Okay, so I can see... Let me see if you guys can see it. Now there's a gap right there. So I was right, it does come apart. But now the issue is I need to figure out where... Okay. So let me get the dial out real quick. Or my dial. Let me get my notes out real quick. So we can mark this spot down, because these two middle nuts are stopping it from going. So I need to mark where those things are. So I have between the S and the E on case on, which one is that? That's at the top of the 3. So the S/E of 1, which is going to be the left nut. And then, okay, let me not reference it like that again. And then between the S and the E on the second line, on the right one. Okay, I'm not going to reference it like that anymore. That sounded absolutely terrible. Okay, so I need to, now that I'm here, I need to turn these more, but now they're stuck in place. They're locked. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I just do one at a time, I'll go further back this time, and on the left nut, and we'll go there, and then I'll see if we can get that to move again. And then on the right one, I'll go further down on this side, and we'll do that again. Aha! Check it out. I got the nut out already. Okay, so there's the nut. So now my question is, can this thing come all the way apart? So I'm going to see if that can happen, and if it can, or if it can, if I do it, will it be broken permanently? Okay, so now I get this one to turn the wrong way, of course. Shebang. Check that out. Lower you guys down here. And then I should be able to take this apart, and then we can see how it works. Okay. And then this one, it can come around. That's not coming off though, so there's an issue. There we go. Woo! Check it out. All right, that is, you're right, that is the fastest solve ever. So we're gonna stop it there. Actually I'm gonna let that go because I need to wait until that. We're adding 7 minutes onto it, right? So we'll put it back together, or we'll start putting it back together in 7 minutes. I need this to hit 10 minutes and 48 seconds before we could do it. Ivana, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you back over here. We are working on the Nutcase puzzle, and I need to waste 7 minutes so I can get my timer to catch back up so we can put it all together again. So this is how it originally was. Let me see if we could get this to where it looked like it's supposed to, because now this is interesting. This is really interesting how this worked. Okay, so let me get this nut back in here. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what we started out with, and you could get a better glimpse of it if you look up here. This is what we started out with, and we had these two. So let me actually move this screen down just a little bit, this one, and I'll get it, there we go, more in frame there. I might enlarge it a little bit. There we go. So as you can see, we start out with this one right here, and there was a nut inside of it, and then these two pieces were actually threaded on here, and they came apart like that. The little nut comes out because it's like a little puzzle box, which is really cool, because you can actually put something in there. You can like roll up money, you could put it in there, do all that other good stuff. That's actually really, really cool. Cool, and you already solved it? Well, halfway. I got it taken apart. So now we got to put it back together whenever the timer comes up. But while the timer's going, before we start putting it together, I do want to look it over, and I do want to get a couple better shots of how this thing actually works so we can see it better. So I was right. So those gaps right there, did make it to where this thing can slide out evenly. But what I'm interested to look about is these, and this is where I think it's going to be more difficult to put together. So let me go back to the close-up cam, and we'll look at it, and then we'll see why this might be an issue putting it back together. You can see inside here. This is actually really cool. So there's the rivets that latch onto the this part right here, right? But as you turn it, you see that there's some spaces that these don't exist. You see that? And then, yeah, you see these gaps right there where everything slid. So that's cool to see. But now the issue is, as I look at these, I'm starting to notice that, like, there's these ones right here that are really big, and then these right here that are really small. You see that right there? And I did it with a cold. So yeah, I did do it with a cold. I just feel like complete trash right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've had like the flu or something for the past week. It's been really bad. So yeah, so I also see that one of the gaps is bigger than the other one. So the gap there is actually bigger than the gap right there. So if I look at these pieces right here, I can also see that this right there, this piece, that's solid too. Like, that is solid. That is actually bigger than that one. See, I need a drink. My throat is drying out. I got my Sprite. Whew. Yeah, guys, it's been a crazy week. I've been super sick all week. I've been, the computer doesn't have audio anymore. Microsoft is trying to figure it out. They say it's a known issue, but they haven't figured out how to fix it yet. So yeah, this is the little guy that was inside of it. This is what was making that clinking sound in there. So that was a little bit of a trick or a little Easter egg. I'm not sure which one. If it was there to try and, I'm not sure if this little piece was in there to try and, like, make you think that it was a piece of the puzzle, like you needed to do it a certain way, because it made that noise as you shook it. Or if it was just an Easter egg to tell you, hey, there's something in there that you might need to do it. Yeah, I do need to get some orange juice. That's a really good suggestion, Jesse. Very good. Hey, Jen, we need to get some orange juice when we go out in a little bit. Yeah, get that vitamin C going. Make it so I can actually do stuff. But yeah, I've been real sick, and that's the reason that I'm not with NOLA Data 8 right now. We were going to be meeting up this weekend since it's a long weekend. We were going to do a bunch of recording. We were going to do a bunch of cool live streams for you guys, virtual reality stuff, Beat Saber. But this whatever I've had, the flu or whatever it is, has just made it impossible. I was actually going to leave at 3 o'clock this morning to drive down there, and there's just no way that was happening. I was still feeling like complete trash this morning. I actually woke up this morning and thought I was good to go, and Jen and I briefly debated on us just saying, you know what, hey, I feel good right now, let's start this drive. And then, like, as I woke up and I was dehydrated, and like I just started, like, the hypeness wore off, you know, and then I realized, like, it would be a really bad idea for me to make that drive, to go, you know, to drive a couple hours and just feel like trash the whole way. So we had to cancel, but we're still working. We're still, you know, moving forward. We still got the live stream, and we still figured out how to take apart Nutcase. Now, as y'all saw in the last one, last week's stream with the quartet puzzle, taking it apart was the easy part. Putting it back together was the not so easy part. So now we're left with 5 pieces. 5 pieces. We got the 2 nuts, which I mixed them up because I was playing with them, which is stupid. Yeah, exactly. Better to get better, and no need to spread the sickness. And that was the other thing, was he's got his 2 daughters at home, and I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to feel better and think I'm good, and then I go there, and then the next week, you know, his daughters are feeling like trash, and they can't go to school and everything else, and that would have just been a bad time altogether, and I would have felt absolutely horrible about that. So, yeah, that would have just been terrible. So now we got 5 pieces, right? Boom. You can't see it because my keyboard's in the way. Let's sit that right there for right now. Come on, cable. There we go. So we got the 5 pieces. We have the little nut. We have the 2 big nuts. The left nut and the right nut. And then we got the 2 bolts right here. This is going to be interesting, guys. Callie Claus, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. She says, everyone is getting sick. Frowny face. My mom is sick too. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much, Callie. I was actually really afraid that I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to do this stream tonight because of feeling like trash, and also because the computer audio issues has been a huge setback, especially with editing, because you can't edit if you don't have audio. So that's one thing that Nola Data Wade is stepping up and gonna hopefully be able to, work together and work that out. There we go. The time is cut back up. Hopefully be able to get together and work that out a little bit later tonight. All I know is tonight's gonna be another no sleep night for me. Which is good because I've slept literally for the past 2 days straight. So let's do this, guys. All right, our timer has caught up to where it needs to be. Yeah, there are a lot of nuts in this stream. There's little nuts, big nuts, left nuts, right nuts, some bolts. So it's a very, the verbiage of this stream is very inappropriate if it's taken out of context, So we were at 10 minutes and 38.42 seconds. That's about how long it took us to figure out how to take this thing apart. So now we got to figure out how to put it back together. So let's go ahead and zoom. I don't know. I'm doing dance moves look at my eyes, guys. I just look like complete trash today. I'm sorry that I'm not aesthetically pleasing. So I'm just going to get my face off camera. We're going to zoom in. Hey, aren't we all nuts technically? Yeah, you're right about that. So let's do it. Let's zoom it in. We're starting this clock back up, and in 5 seconds, when it hits 10 minutes and 45 seconds, we're going to start playing with this and figuring out how we could get these nuts back onto the bolts. There we go. Okay, so like we established earlier, these things fit together. I forgot how they fit together already. So I want to get this back to how it was when we started. So it's very, very, look how solid that thing is. Like, look how clean that entire puzzle is. That's insane how clean that is. Look at that. And you hear that it clicks. It clicks into place. So there's that. And it makes it kind of hard to pull apart. So it catches. So there's that. Okay. So the nut's got to go in there like this. The little nut has got to go inside the bolt. Can I get it in there? There we go. And then this has got to slide in like that. Easy peasy. So now to get these pieces back on. We've already established that the screws and everything are weird. Now I got to remember which way they're supposed to go on. That's going to be the hard part. So that's when I look back at the box and I can see that it's supposed to say, okay, so it's supposed to say Nutcase just like this. So straight on Nutcase up and down like that. So that being said, I'm going to screw this one on. Well, actually, this one's got to go on this side. And it's got to go on evenly, because if it's not even, then we're in some trouble. So we're gonna see if I could just slide that in place and keep it even, and we'll put that one right here. And then the case needs to be like, okay, so that one says it that way, and then case needs to be like this, and then that one has got to slide in like that. Okay. That being said, now this has to go inside. I have a feeling that's going to cause some issues. And then these have to slide in to each other like that. But they get caught. Okay. So there's an issue right there. They get caught on each other. So if I go like this, that's not moving anywhere. And that's not moving anywhere either. Huh. And I've effectively locked them in place. Okay, so I have to get them to thread onto the other one. That's the issue. And it's not wanting to thread onto it the way I feel it should. Maybe if I do it really lightly. Okay, that one just threaded on. So I do have to go very, very lightly with it. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I got them both threaded onto that middle piece. That's good. So I have to do it very lightly, because if I force it, then it'll just skip and it won't go. Okay. So it says Nutcase. We're here. Yay! Solved. Done. No, I'm not done, guys. I have to get it to put back together. So now's the issue of getting it put back together. And this is the issue where my diagram isn't going to help me too much, because the diagram was made when they were already put together. And I completely forgot to update the diagram after I was able to separate them. Look at this guy, I'm still in sweatpants. I'm such garbage today. Okay. So now I got to figure this out again on where these things will actually catch and where I can actually do this without actually separating them again. And this is going to have to be done little by little, I feel. Okay, so it caught there. And it caught there. Okay, so it's moving a little bit, but not a lot. Yes, in stages. Yes, in stages. That's what it's looking like. I've got to go in stages. So it's moving a little bit, but not too much. And this little nut, so it's not pushing in the way I want it to. So that can't be where it goes. So we'll try to go a little bit further. Maybe if I figure one of them out, then I could probably figure out the other one. So let me get it off of that. There we go. And we'll try to figure out the first one. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this little by little until I get it to move, while keeping that nut in there. Okay, so that's not moving at all. Okay. Press the top and bottom together while turning the nuts like a lock. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving it up and down like this. And I'm going to try and find that one spot in this nut where the threads were separated. And maybe if I do that, I could get it to catch in place again. See, it's kind of moving, but not really. It's stuck. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to where it'll catch that one spot that we need it to. And then it'll slide. And then maybe we can do the same with the other side. And then we could kind of come together on a conclusion, figure out where they both go. And then we can get this bad boy put back together. Okay. Looks like we got him. Nice. Seth 150, what's going on, man? This is the Nutcase puzzle. Okay. So now I need to get my diagram back out and I need to update this bad boy so we can do this. So now I'm going to go off based off of gaps. Okay. So we have a big gap and a small gap on the left. So on the left side we'll have the big gap and we'll have the small gap, and on the right side we'll have the small gap and then the big gap. And then so this first one, where's this nut positioned? Okay, so this is the E is right over the small gap to get that one going on the left side, and on the right side I haven't figured that out yet. So now what I need to do is I need to thread this other one onto here, and I need to take this other one off completely, locking that into place now. Okay, the other nut's still in there. And then he said, this man has a 5-subject notebook for these puzzles. Wow, he's ready to take notes. Hey, I have to, man. Alright, so now we get to do the same thing. Let me separate these a little bit more. If I can. Separate them a little bit more so I can work with this other one. There we go. Listen to Trey in there having a blast. Alright, so this left nut I'm going to take completely off. And then this right nut I'm going to put back on. and then we'll figure out where this right nut goes to make this whole contraption work. And then, in theory, we should be able to put it all back together. Fantastic wit. Says, watch out, Seth. He's being crazy about big nuts. Yep. A little bit. Okay, so in order to get... There we go. Okay, so now we're locked into place over here. So now I got to do the exact same thing on the right nut as we did with the left nut. So we're going to slowly turn this guy around. Very slowly until we can feel that give. There we go. And as soon as we find out that give point, I'll be able to jot a note down to see where this nut is, and then we could probably put both back together and then slide her right back into place. There it is. There's the give right there. So let me figure out where that is. So on the right side, okay, so the S and the E are by the, okay, so CAS are over the big gap. So we have CAS over the big gap. Okay, excellent. Woo, man, we are doing work today. I can't believe I'm able to do this while so sick. This is crazy. Can people watch some of my YouTube videos on my channel? Quite possibly, if they feel like it. Leslie Infinite Moss says, "Oh, nice work, Tony. Thank you so much." Seth says, "This looks hard." This is difficult, but it's actually, so far, this has been one of the, well, I don't want to say one of the easier ones, but it's been easier for me to figure out. I kind of wish that I was able to actually make this trip with Noel at 808, because then he could have helped me out with this one. And I know how passionate he is about never doing one of these puzzles, and it would have given him a little sense of accomplishment to help me out with this one and actually us being able to do it. Alright, so I got to get all these threads to line up again so I can get this other piece to go down. Kylie, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Looney Circus, what's going on? So let me get my ugly sick face back off of camera, get this close-up action going again, and we will try to get all these things back in place now. How did I do that? Oh yeah, I gotta go smooth with it, just real slow, really slow. Okay. Now I got to figure out where these gaps were, and then we'll be in business. Alright, we are at 23 minutes and 13 seconds of this puzzle. We are killing it today, guys. What's up, Looney Circus? Glad to have you over here. Let's see. I've done this one before, and it took me a good 2 weeks to figure out. We are 23 minutes and 30 seconds into this guy. We've already taken her apart. We've got the nut out. We are now on the finishing stages of putting it back together. I am ecstatic over this one so far. Okay, so where's my diagram? So on the small one, we had the E that was over the small gap. So that was right there. And then the CAS was over the big gap, which is not right there. That big gap is actually right there. So maybe if I come down here, that's not working. I have never done this before. You should definitely give it a shot. It definitely helps with the you know, the different ways of thinking, and you know, working on opening up your mind on on problem solving on different levels is really cool. So there's the 3. That'll go there. This one should go here. But it's not. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay, so that's where it's catching. So it caught right there. Okay. So we'll stand it back up. Now we'll try to work with both of them to get it to where it'll. Told y'all, man, that putting it back together is always the pain in the butt. Infinite moi, that sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out after the stream is over. Okay, so that one is caught. Now, so that's where that one catches. That one's not going anywhere. So now I just gotta hold that in place and figure this one out right here. Where is this other one going to catch? Because I think once I figure out this other nut, I think we'll be in business for real. Maybe if I just get this one out of the picture completely. Let's try this. Let's get that one out of the picture completely and we're going to try something. So we're going to go back here, alright? That there. Let's do that. Okay, that one's looking like a good spot. Okay, that's looking like a good spot too. It seems like every time I get one of them in the spot I want it, the other one like slightly turns just enough to get out of the way. Ashley, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you over here. While we are trying to put back together the nutcase puzzle, we have taken it apart, we have gotten a little nut outside of it, and now we are trying to put it back together. This is a bothersome little booger, isn't it? Okay, that one won't move, which is good. That one just clicked into place. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let me see a little diagram. Ah, I just hit my elbow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these are very, very hard. Let's see, let's see, the small, okay, so maybe now that we're here, we could probably go back to our original diagram. So let's go back to the original diagram. And let's see, the S and E were on the first of the three, and then the S and E were on the other second of the three. So let's try that. So there's 1, 2, 3. So there's the first one. So the S and the E were there. S and the E were over here. Okay. Oh, that little nut's getting in the way now. Okay. So now this one can come up here a little bit. Okay. Oh. So that clicked. And that clicked. So now, what's... Oh, can't have that coming out. We need that guy inside. There we go. Huh. That is interesting. Ooh, that's really interesting. So this whole thing is locked down now. So we'll do that. And I'm going to bring this guy. We'll do it a little further apart this time, see if that'll help. Oh, maybe, can I see inside there? Okay. I'm trying to see inside of this one to see where those things are. Or where the stuff isn't. Where the threads are not present. Because then I could probably line them up. Okay, so there's no threads there. Those no threads need to line up like right there. This is very precise. And I could do the same thing over here. Yeah. I can't believe how precise this is. This is crazy. Alright. So we're here. So that's the piece right there. Oh, Trey's getting in trouble. And I wonder if the distance, like if I twist this and these gaps open up, I wonder if that like affects it at all. Because I'm guessing it would have to be like perfectly centered for those to match up. So there's that one. And then there's that one. told you, man, we figured these out so quick, and then we get stuck putting them back together every time. Okay, so that clicks into place every single time. Oh. Oh. Haha. There it is. There it is. We're almost there, guys. We're like 2 rivets off. So let's hold this where it goes. There's that. There it is. Boom. Right there. Boom. Nutcase puzzle completed. And let me turn the brightness down on this so everybody can see. Let me stop that clock too. All right, let me go here. Settings, brightness. Too dang bright for my eyes. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, there we go. 35 minutes, 14.59 seconds. Let's make that even. There we go. We'll go 15 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Boom. 35 minutes and 15 seconds. Woo! For the Nutcase puzzle. That is awesome, man. I'm super, super happy about that one. Check that out. That is a cool puzzle. This is a really, really... I definitely recommend this puzzle right here. That is really cool. It says Nutcase right there. Nice and pretty. That was awesome. Great way to get back into this, man. Very, very good success after an entire week of feeling like complete crap. There we go. Nutcase. That is really cool. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. We got the nut out. Put the nut back in. That is a heavy puzzle. See that? That is heavy. Wow. Oh man, that is a cool looking puzzle too, guys. You should definitely check this puzzle out. It's the Hanayama Nutcase puzzle. It's difficulty 6 out of 6 or 10 plus. It's actually pretty difficult. I really enjoyed that one. That is actually a really, really cool puzzle. I'm gonna definitely keep this, guys. Oh yeah, and for those of you who are here, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. And you guys actually get to be the first ones to hear about this. Because no one else is here. So all 9 of you guys get to hear about this first. Check it out, guys. I'm actually going to move this close-up cam a little bit. There we go. You can look at the Nutcase puzzle. So let me get all my stuff out of the way so I can properly tell you guys about this so y'all can see what's happening. So, okay. There we go. Move this back. There we go. Nutcase puzzle right there. Okay. So, as you guys know, I've been telling everybody for a long time that if we ever hit 2,500 subscribers, then we're actually going to be doing another giveaway, and it's going to be pretty substantial. And I am going to follow through with that, and I'm going to talk about it for the first time here on this live stream. So, boom! I'm going to change the title of this live stream to include "and giveaway news." Actually, I'll do that right now. Puzzle and giveaway news. Okay. There we go. So whenever I make it go live, people can actually see that there's giveaway news. So we hit 2,500 subscribers. Boom, check it out. 2,500 Gamer Green tickets right there. So this giveaway, I don't have all the stuff for it yet because we actually hit 2,500 subs a lot quicker than we expected to. We had that video of us winning the where's my stuff? The Nintendo Switch from the claw machine, and that took off, and we've been working with Carson the past couple videos. I'm trying to get another video with me and Carson out tomorrow, but my computer drivers with the audio and stuff isn't working, so I'm working on a way to get that video edited for you guys to go out tomorrow with me and Carson. But you know, it's definitely helped out, and we've moved right on past 2,500 subscribers, so we are going to be doing a giveaway. That giveaway is going to consist of some awesome stuff. What's going to be included in that is that it's going to be a 3-tier win scheme. So 3 different people are going to win, man. The first tier is going to win a $10 gift card. I'm not sure which one. It's probably going to be an Amazon gift card. The second place winner is going to win a $10 Visa gift card, plus a small I can't think right now. I just spent all my brain power. the second giveaway is going to be a small flat rate box from the post office with whatever we can fit in it from, let me switch over to my close-up camera real quick. And whatever I can fit in it from our prize pile that's literally spans there's my giant light that I stare into when I stream, off of the prize wall, the prize pile. Anything I can fit into it is going to go in there. And that's going to be the second place. And the third, or the first place winner is going to win a $20 Visa gift card, so they could use it however, wherever they want to. And it's going to include a bigger box. Yeah, the alien can't go. Super Chat Charlie's got to stay with me. That's how I keep track of all my awesome super chatters. But yeah, it's going to be a bigger flat rate box with whatever I could shove into there out of the prize pile, and it's going to be a $20 Visa gift card for you to use however. And every single prize winner is going to get some Gamer Green codes, and I'm going to tell you how many are going to be given away overall. It's going to be 3,000, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 Gamer Green tickets are going to be spread out through the entire thing. The third place winner, I'm just going to scratch the code and give it to you. The second place winner, they're going to be included in your box, and then the first place winner is going to get the 2,500 guaranteed included in their box as well. And I'm going to divvy them up appropriately that way. So it's going to be awesome, guys. I really look forward into doing this giveaway. It's going to be probably announced next week, whenever I can actually edit again. And whenever, I can actually put the giveaway video together. I have all the stuff to show it on camera, because I don't like doing giveaways if I say, oh, it's going to be this, but I don't have this stuff to show you guys. So it's going to be that. The giveaway is going to go, I think, for 1 or 2 weeks, just so people can see the video and do what they need to do through it. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it yet. It's going to, like maybe following on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever will get you an extra entry. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm going to get with Noladad08, Dragonclaw Games, and the rest of the Claw Council, and we're going to come up with some way to do it. And it's going to be a really cool thing, guys. So I wanted to tell you guys first because y'all are awesome, and you guys stuck with me. And guys, we finished the puzzle. That's incredible. Let's see, Fantastic What says, I'm not doing it. What? You're not doing it? You got to do it. You got to enter into it. It's going to be awesome. The video is going to be out probably next week, where I'm going to announce the big thing, and it's going to be cool. And by the way, I'm speaking of the Claw Council. I'm going to put the link in here, www.clawcouncil.com. You should definitely check those guys out, man. Everyone in the Claw Council is fantastic. There's JJ General 1, the Midway Maniac, who is going to be coming out with some pretty awesome videos pretty soon. Dragonclaw Games, who's out in Dallas recording some awesome content right now. And, of course, Noladad08, awesome guy, man. He's been putting out some extremely epic live streams recently, doing VR stuff and all that good stuff. He's actually going to hopefully be helping me out, get this video out for you guys tomorrow with me and Carson Claus. And definitely check out Carson Claus too, youtube.com/Carson Claus. Awesome dude. Really humble and really cool guy. And myself, of course. I'm a member of the Claw Council. If you go to clawcouncil.com, you can see the website. It's our website. It has all of us on there. You can listen to the JJ General 1 podcast on there featuring me. We did an hour-long podcast where we talked about the Claw Council, what we stand for, and just arcades and everything in general. Leslie Kyla says, I like your videos. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that. Sorry I sound like crap during this live stream, guys. I'm working on getting better from this crazy sickness I've had. But we were able to complete the Nutcase puzzle, man. It's crazy. Noladad VR, he needs to go live. Noladad VR does need to go live, but in order for Noladad08 to go live on Noladad VR, he's got to hit 100 subscribers. So we have to get him up there too. So definitely type in Noladad VR on your search and subscribe to him. Get him up to over 100 subscribers so he can start live streaming over there on his channel, dude. It's got some sick stuff with the virtual reality stuff going on over there, man. And it kills me. It is destroying me on the inside for me not to be able to go down there and do a bunch of stuff with him this weekend because it's so cool. But guys, my migraine's kicking in again. We've been live for an hour. We finished the Nutcase puzzle. We talked about the giveaway that we're going to be doing, probably launching next week. So I want all you guys to definitely be in on that. And thank you all so much for hanging on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Solving the Nutcase puzzle with me. It was a lot of fun. Got the brain working again, which is something I drastically needed after this week. And I hope you feel better. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, guys. So thank you all for hanging out with me. And as always, guys, remember, if you have trouble finding your inner child, it's probably at the arcade. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys hopefully in a video tomorrow. Peace.